Well, tonight, school board members in Ankeny held a special meeting to learn more about what steps the district can take when it comes to mandating masks. They spoke with their legal team. KCCI's Kayla James has more on that.
Yeah, Rhea, the district announced earlier today they would not be making a decision when it comes to a mask mandate tonight. The board started tonight's meeting saying this was only an informational meeting. There wouldn't be a public discussion, which upset some parents.
There's still a lot of road yet to be traveled in this lawsuit.
And still a lot more in the process to be done. That's part of what the Ankeny Community School District's legal team explained on Tuesday night. The discussion started off with an overview of Monday's decision, where a federal judge placed a temporary pause on the Iowa law banning mask mandates in school.
Who determines then when it's safe to not have a mask on?
That's an excellent question that I don't think has really been fully answered.
One by one, several school board members asked questions about Monday's decision as parents listened on until the meeting had to move to a closed session.
Since we are named in this lawsuit, we have to be very careful.
But yes, any questions about litigation strategy from here would be best deferred to closed session.
But parents weren't too happy about that decision.
I need to hear from the parents.
When did the parents get to talk?
Parents immediately shared their concerns as board members promised a mask mandate decision would not immediately be made.
My daughter, like this, has staph infection due to mask. My daughter cannot physically wear a mask in school.
But you will have a right to speak at our next meeting before we make any decisions.
As the room was cleared for the closed session,
Everybody should have a choice.
some parents stepped outside the district building's doors.
I know a lot of people who like masks, and I know a lot of people who don't, and I just think it should be the choice of the parent and the student.
While some Ankeny school parents think the district is better the way it is now, others say they could see the benefit in having a mask mandate.
Given the current trend with the coronavirus, I think encouraging people mandating masks is a good thing.
The Ankeny Community School District has not yet announced when a meeting will be held to discuss more about a possible mask mandate. Rhea.
Thanks so much, Kayla. Well, Ankeny isn't the only district weighing the return of masks. The Urbandale and Johnston School Board will have a special meeting to discuss masking tomorrow. The West Des Moines Board will meet on Thursday. The Waukee Community School District told parents that it's still deciding on a date for its special board meeting. You will have to wear a mask inside all Des Moines public school buildings, and that starts tomorrow. The district announced its mask mandate just hours after the judge's decision